Well, after a long and jam-packed spring sports season, there was just one team left standing midway through the month of May. Welcome into sports, everyone, and that team was the Yuma Catholic Shamrocks baseball team. So that's where we pick it up again tonight with our end of the season all-region and all-conference honors, putting a cap on our baseball awards for this year. So here we go at 3A baseball. The Shamrocks representing pretty well after a second straight trip to the state semis. They land 3A West all-region first-teamers in Mickey Fox, Ivan Guzman, and Nomar Tepete, who each made the all-conference team as well. Also receiving honors as part of the all-region second team were Daniel Ruiz, Eric Tepete, and senior Anthony Carrillo, even though he missed a good chunk of the season due to injury. Shows how valuable he was. And that leads us to some of the highest honors, starting at the top of the program. Head coach Judd Thrower, in just his first full season at the helm after taking over early on in 2022, takes the cake as the 3A West Region Coach of the Year, this after leading the Rocks to their second straight semi-appearance, winning 23 games and going perfect in region play. And a good reason for that was the strong pitching on the mound, and that's what earned sophomore Mickey Fox the Region Defensive Player of the Year and a nod as an all-conference first-teamer as a pitcher. Despite also hitting .464 at the dish, Fox shined in the Hills, sporting a 2.11 ERA over 56 1/3 innings pitched, sitting down 89 batters on strikes, which resulted in 8 wins on the Hill as well. Meanwhile, headlining the whole bunch sits the second part of that solid 1-2 punch in Nomar Tepete. Tepete finishing his career with an explosive season on both the mound and at the plate, earning him the 3A West Region Player of the Year and punched in as the all-conference first-teamer as the conference Defensive Player of the Year. Tepete won 10 games on the mound with an impressive 1.96 ERA over 53 2/3 innings of work. With 93 strikeouts at the plate, Nomar hit .470 with 47 hits and 33 ribbies. And on top of all the accolades, he also went out on top as the 3A Senior Game MVP a couple of weekends ago after pitching 2 shutout innings and going 2 for 2 at the plate. He was also able to put the Shamrock jersey on for the last time alongside fellow teammate Anthony Carrillo, who also had a 2-hit day, and they both share what that learning experience was like and the confidence gained from it.
It was special because all my work's paying off with my dad, my brothers, everything's coming together. It's definitely a confidence booster, but it's not like where you can just, okay, I'm really that good, because I know the college is a lot harder, and this is only high school, so it's definitely a confidence booster, but it's not as much as people can think it is.
I thought it was a really good experience. I think definitely meeting some of the competitors I'm used to facing and building a bond with some of those guys, and just being coached with some new coaches, it was truly a unique experience, and I had a lot of fun. I finally got to play baseball, not having to worry about winning a championship, but just enjoying the game for itself. So it was a remarkable experience.
Yeah, for Anthony, he actually plans on playing some club baseball at GCU, but we'll focus on aerospace engineering. Pretty cool. And for Nomar, capping off a great few weeks, he committed to Gateway Community College just this past weekend to continue his baseball journey. Congrats to both of them.